Hey yo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? My name is Tyler and welcome to the channel that was trying to tell everyone a storm was a brewing. And just like Jon Snow, the true king of the Seven Kingdoms would say,
I know this is hard for you, but winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
yes, winter is coming, Chico Army, and I won't let you face it alone. You know the drill. It's time for Chico Crypto. And down Bitcoin goes, quicker than when me and Denarius first hooked up.
And she loved him.
Family fun for the win? Just kidding, but yes, Bitcoin has collapsed under 8,000 support, tested the second major support level of 7.6K, which I called for all the way back on September 30th, using some Tyler analysis. Let's watch now. The Bitcoin price is in uncharted territory, below 9K for the first time in over 3 months. So I had the prediction that 7,600 was going to be hit soon, and that is due to it being the next support level, touched a few times in the run-up and Bitcoin breakout in May. This might have happened over the weekend, it may have yet to happen, but I have a feeling this will come in one single dump, causing mass panic once again and getting suckers to open up shorts on BitMEX and other margin trading platforms. So it finally came, hitting 7.6K support, and as of right now, while researching shooting this video, Bitcoin is dancing around this support level, hanging in between 7,500 to 7,600. Well, where is the price headed next? Let's watch some more previously done Tyler analysis to see. Today we have 3 support levels, 8K, 7.6K, and then 7.3K. Any breakdown under this would most likely result in a quick drop, single candle down. Yes, the next support level is 7,300. Any breakdown under this will most likely result in a single candle down, because during the run-up in May, this price action was completely blown through in a matter of days. And like I mentioned last week, experienced traders know this. Why do you think AngeloBTC, former #1 trader for BitMEX, tweeted this? But you know the old saying, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Like we should have known a big dip was coming after last week, when the entire market started getting excited when we started pushing over 8,200. Some people even calling for Asuka's 16K prophecy to come true, just because the price pumped 200 bucks. Greedy much? And now the markets are in a panic. Is this the correct time to be accumulating? Well, just going into the daily discussion on Reddit, these are some of the top comments. I'm just really nervous. Extended bear market and sub 3K BTC. Guy with a loss is selling and even says dollar cost averaging is not a valid option. How again is this supposed to store value? And finally, the market is manipulated and full of crap. No one uses this rubbish, not even Ethereum and Bitcoin. Panic, fear, and even one capitulation. And if we go into the crypto fear and greed index, we have pushed into the fear zone, ranking 33 out of 100. The lower the number, the more fearful. As we can see last month, we hit 13 even. So there is still some more room for the panic. But how much panic? Well, I wouldn't bet against Angelo's call of 6K. That is most likely eventually coming within the next month. But I predict the price won't hang around long in that range for a multitude of factors. Number 1, the economies of the mining industry would be affected significantly. There's a bottom level price based on the hash rate and the electricity used to mine in regions across the globe. I actually did a video on this too, titled If Bitcoin Bears Take Over, Rock Bottom Prices Revealed. So I'm not going to rehash that same information. That video is included in the description if you want to check out the full video. But here's what we need to know. I would put China now at 65% of the hash power, USA at 10%, Russia, Siberia at 7%, Czech Republic at 10%, Georgia at 3%, India still at 1%, and the rest of the world still at 4%. Based on mining industry control and the cost to mine 1 Bitcoin, we will have major resistance at the 6K range, because this is where the USA miners will become unprofitable, and they control 10% of the hash power. The price will hang around there, but it's still possible to go lower, as the Chinese, Russian, and Eastern Europe miners can sustain a lower price. The next major resistance will once again be the 3.2K to 3K range, as this is where these miners will become unprofitable, and they control upwards of 85% of the hash power, the largest chunk of the mining industry. So based on Mining Economies' 6K range, and then once again back to the 3.2 to 3K range, yikes. But I'm not going to snow on your crypto parade. 3K to 3.2K will most likely not come, unless there is a major anomaly, like the hash war, creating panic when there shouldn't have been any. Yes, that 3K price back in December of 2018 wasn't ordinary, and a major contributing factor is you had some of the biggest Bitcoin whales, Craig Wright, Calvin Ayre, Roger Ver, and Jihan Wu, bringing a full-on assault from all angles to the Bitcoin blockchain. It's no secret that they were plotting the death of Bitcoin. The same photo of Calvin, Roger, and Craig, it was taken just days after this photo, which Calvin Ayre posted on his Facebook, plotting the death of BTC and all altcoins. Long live Bitcoin Cash, with a picture of a Bitmain exec. And this came in the form of a hash war. Jihan pointing machines at Bcash, Calvin and Craig selling Bitcoin, buying hash power to point at Bcash, and old Wu Boy has major influence over the miners in China. What do you think they were doing if Jihan said Bcash was real Bitcoin? They were selling too, and pointing out some of their hash power towards Bcash. And there was even a time when Bitcoin Cash was first released that it had even more hash power, being more secure than the Bitcoin blockchain. This happened once in August of 2017 and once in November. Bcash outdid Bitcoin and things were looking fine and dandy for the forked one. But when multiple billionaires plot to make even more billions, eventually greed takes over, and fighting is going to happen, revealing their dirty plot. By November of 2018, the two camps of Bitcoin Cash eventually entered into a civil war. Craig Wright and Calvin on one side, Roger Ver and Jihan Wu on the other. Together, the camps could do some damage to Bitcoin, but split, they didn't stand a chance. But both were fighting for the Bcash name. Millions upon millions of dollars were spent in just 2 weeks by both of the camps trying to have the most hashing power, thus meaning it's the legacy chain or the real Bitcoin Cash. See, here's the Bitcoin Cash hash rate pre-split. Everything was good until the hash war. As you can see, there was a huge spike in November of 2018 when the hash war started and the fork was announced. As all of them, Craig, Calvin, Jihan, and Ver, were preparing for a minor fight, spending millions on hashing power. And here's a chart after the split. Both chains' power cut in half, and to sustain that hashing power, they needed to keep spending millions, calling on their miner friends to dump Bitcoin and buy BSV, Bcash, and hashing power for both of the chains. And this would cause an extreme anomaly in the Bitcoin price. Pulling up the chart provided by my friend Bittburger, this anomaly becomes oh so clear. The price before the hash war, bottoming in that 6.5K to 6K range. And then boom, when the war begins, a major dump, all the way till the end of the hash war. Then the recovery started, and by May, the Bitcoin price returned to its original level, before another anomaly, the crazy run up to 14K. So this is what I like to do to see if the price is near where it should be. Taking the price chart from before the 2017 20K bubble, another out of the ordinary event. If that never happened and Bitcoin just organically grew, about 5,500 would have been a fair price by the time of the hash war in November of 2018. During the time of the hash war, BTC was oversold. Where should the price have grown if that never happened and the 14K bubble? In about a year. That would definitely put Bitcoin, in my opinion, in the 6K to 8K range due to natural organic growth. Well, viewers, Bitcoin is characterized by sustained overall growth throughout its history. During this growth, bubbles and crashes due to major events create the illusion that this is all a bunch of hogwash, and all Bitcoin does is go and crash. When in doubt, Chico Crypto and now Jon Snow say zoom out. Cheers. I'll see you next summer. Woo! That is hot.